bets for the Euros, which are of course coming up. Now, we did one of these videos at the start of the Premier League season. We placed like outright bets, and I thought the Euros are starting. Why don't we play some for that? And also there's the Copa America as well, which we might dab our toe into as well. But yeah, something different. As I stressed in that video, and I'm going to stress clearly again, I'm not like endorsing gambling or betting or anything. This is simply just for like entertainment purposes. I'm not really a big gambler myself or a bettor, and I highly advise you guys not to, as it can be very bad. But if you do, make sure to be responsible. Do what I'm doing here, just a little bit of light-hearted fun. We've got like £20, nothing major at all. Just yeah, gonna have a bit of fun just for entertainment. And yeah, don't gamble, but if you do, be responsible. But we're just gonna have some fun today. Look at the Euros. Look at a couple of like the outrights on like who's winning groups and stuff, and maybe place a couple bets on some of the games as well. But yeah, I thought it'll be a nice video. Now, if you did watch that video which we did at the start of the season, and you're wondering, did we have any winners or losers in that? Well, I can tell you some of the sort of highlights of that. So we did have a few winners, we did have quite a few losers though as well. So I said that Leipzig would win the Bundesliga. I put a bet on that. Now of course, but they didn't win the Bundesliga. They were nowhere near, but I'm kind of happy with that because I put a bet on another team, a different team to win the Bundesliga. Of course I got it wrong, but a different team other than Bayern Munich did win it, so I'm not too mad about that. This one was extremely close. We had Chelsea to win the Carabao Cup. I think we actually put like £2-3 on that, and they of course got to the final and lost in extra time. So that was a real bummer, because I was aware, whilst I was watching the final, obviously I'm a Chelsea fan, but then I was also aware that this was a bet I had in, so when we lost, oh god, it hurt even more. But we're very close there. We had a bit of a stinker though with Watford getting promoted from the Championship, that they were nowhere near. I did say Southampton would win the Championship. They didn't win it, but they did get promoted. We had Everton going down, which didn't happen, but we did have a winner in Burnley getting relegated. Now I didn't predict them in my actual predictions to get relegated, but we put a bet on them to go down, and we did win some money from that. I had Liverpool as FA Cup winners. Yeah, not a great one there. And had Mo Salah top goal scorer for Liverpool. Again, not great. But we put £2 on Real Madrid winning the Champions League. And well, as I'm recording, I am pre-recording this quite a while before you will see this. The Champions League final's not actually happened yet. But if we do win that, then that will be, I believe, £18, which is like, we bet like £15 overall, so we would have made a profit if that comes in. But I don't know, we'll see by the time you see this if I was actually successful in that. Overall, to be fair, we weren't too bad. We weren't too bad with our bets, and hopefully the Real Madrid one came through, because that means that I think overall we made a bit of a profit on that video, which is nice. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the Euros and also a bit of Copa America as well. So I haven't seen any of like the odds or anything for the Euros. I'm just using Sky Bet because that's just the easiest one. So let's have a look. I'm intrigued who the favourite is. I'm assuming it's France, right, to win it. Oh, it's England. Okay. Wow. I mean, that is very biased. That is very biased, I think. I thought France would have been the outright favourites for the competition. England as favourites by the bookies is pretty crazy. I mean, it's probably because we are in England, right? I'm not going to put a bet on England winning the Euros, because I am an England fan, and I don't trust us. I really don't. But I do trust France. France would have been the team, like if I was just going to say a safe bet, France. So 4-1 odds for France to win the Euros are actually pretty good in my opinion. Pretty good. I think that's something. I think we might put one on those. I've never. As I'm not really a gambler, so I don't understand what like EW means. If someone can explain that, maybe. Does that mean like if they go runners up, I win as well? I'm not sure, but we'll just leave that. I think France to win it is a good bet. I also want to put like a little bit on like a little outsider to win it, because there are a couple good teams. I think this is an even spread of teams. Like those odds for Germany are not great. Same with Portugal. But I am looking at a team like Italy at 14-1, Spain 8-1. I think these guys have some decent chances. Netherlands, Belgium, Croatia. I mean, maybe even Croatia. You know, Croatia were pretty good at the last World Cup. Then they've never really done too well at the Euros, but with a favourable draw at 40-1, that might be like, I'll put like a little bit of money on them. But I'm really feeling Spain though. I think Spain, honestly, I could genuinely see them winning the Euros. I think there's a good chance that happens. I think I'll put some money on these guys, these three, spread my bets a little bit on winning it. But I do think France are, you know, it's kind of hard with tournament football because you never know who's going to get drawn against each other. But if I had to pick a favourite, for me it's France. And then a bit of an outside bet, I think it's Spain. And then if a really outside bet, I think Croatia. For me, I like the dark horses, so I think those are good bets for anyone else. Alright, Golden Boot winner. Golden Boot winner, so Kylian Mbappe is favourite, which is, I mean, to be fair, France are going to win it. Mbappe is probably going to be Golden Boot. But here's the thing, usually the Golden Boot winner isn't necessarily like the best player. It's usually somebody who is in like an easier group and sort of stat pads in the groups and then gets a couple in the knockout stages. Like for example, Harry Kane got, I believe, Golden Boot in a World Cup in 2018. Most of those goals were just in the group stage against like Panama, right? So I'm thinking about who has the easiest group here. France do have a bit of a tough group. I'm not gonna lie, they do have a tough group. So I don't think it'll be Mbappe, and I don't really like those odds. Harry Kane is a shout because England do have a fairly easy group. Like on paper, England should be winning fairly comfortably that group. Portugal, what group are they in? I can't remember exactly who's in their group, but let me check. But I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I want to put it on Ronaldo though, because like, you saw at the last World Cup, he didn't even play that much. I know it was under a different coach, but still, you know, he's been playing in Saudi as well. He does well for the national team, but I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Portugal have a fairly easy group. We have Georgia, Turkey, Czech Republic. Although Turkey are a good side, but I mean, that's a decent group. Potentially, I might put it Ronaldo. Lukaku at 16-1 though is a really nice one. I know he's not had an amazing time in the last few years, but he always scores goals for Belgium, even if he didn't at the last World Cup. And I know Belgium were really bad at the last World Cup, but I think they'll be better under Dominic Tedesco. And they're in a group with Slovakia, Romania and Ukraine. I think Lukaku in that group might be able to bang. I'm not entirely sure if he starts every game though, that's a problem because Lois Bender is there as well. But I'm willing to take a little bit of an outside bet on Lukaku, like just bagging goals in the group stages. And then, I mean, everyone else here, no one really is standing out to me. To be honest, I think Harry Kane or Ronaldo might be a good option just because I think in their groups, they can get a decent amount. Harry Kane or Ronaldo, you know what, we'll add both of them to the bet slip. I probably won't put too much on Ronaldo, but yeah, I think they can have a chance. Okay, let's look at name the finalists then. Name the finalists. Now, I'm not entirely sure what sort of side of the draw they are on, but if I had to name a finalist right now, for me, it would be France in there. France versus France and England is looking interesting. I mean, do I want to be optimistic about England though? That we get to the final, I don't know. Low-key, I might go France, Spain. I think Spain are gonna have a good tournament, and as do France, and those odds are not too bad. Again, I mean, it's very hard to predict this actually. I don't really think this is a good thing because the side of the draws and stuff are just unpredictable. But I think I'll go France, Spain for that one. We'll leave that. Best player of the tournament. Now, I'm back in France heavily here, so I mean, if they were to do it, Kylian Mbappe is almost guaranteed to win best player of the tournament. But I mean, his odds are okay, but not amazing. And I don't really want to. I want to diversify here. I don't want to just put everything on France because they might just do what they did last year and just completely flop. So, I mean, a lot of English boys here. Foden never really does well for England. I don't think he'll. Maybe Jude, Kane, maybe Toni Kroos, Ronaldo, Griezmann is a good shout. To be fair, he always does well for the national team. As like an outside bet. Is there any Spain players here potentially? Verts, Musiala, Pedri at 33 to 1, not bad. Rodri at 40 to 1. You know what? I think we'll go one for Griezmann. One for Griezmann to be best player. And I think we'll also go, you know what? I haven't really backed Germany here, but go for one of Verts or Musiala. All this stuff. We'll go Musiala. He performed pretty well at the last World Cup, so I think carry that in here. Best young player. This is interesting. There's a lot of good ones here. Lamine Yamal's a shout. Pedri's a shout. Someone who I think though is going to be a real talent at this is Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons for Netherlands. I don't really hear too many people talking about him, but he's going to be key for the Netherlands, I think. Xavi Simons, so I think he has a good shout. Rasmus Højlund has a shout as well. He does well for the Danish national side. Could score a lot of goals at this tournament. Doku's a shout. I'm not entirely sure if Zaire Emery will play too much. Mainu, same thing. Arda Güler, I mean, if Turkey do well, potentially, but there are a lot of good players here. I will say there's a lot of good young players. Look at these talents here, right? Superb. Pedri, we'll put one on Pedri as well. I think Pedri could have a good tournament if he stays fit. He was very good at the last Euros as well. I think he was actually best young player at the last Euros, so maybe he can repeat that. Top Premier League goals were this is an interesting one. Okay. Not including players out on loan or in another league on the last decade, so that's good. Just like if someone signs, that doesn't count. This is interesting. Kai Havertz is the favourite. That's an interesting one. I mean, to be fair, he might be leading the line for Germany. Saka, Foden, Jota, Jagbo, Højlund. I actually think it could be Højlund. I think Højlund could have a good tournament for Denmark. I really do. He's going to be starting all the time. And the problem is, Jota, Jagbo, I don't know if they're 100% starting every game, so I mean, yeah, none of these names are like Madrid is here and Conor Gallagher. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna go for Rasmus Højlund. On this one. Right, let's actually put some of these bets down first before we get into all of this. So, how much do we want to put on this? I'm pretty confident. That France can win this. I'm gonna go £2. Actually, let's get to 50. So we get a £10 return from that. Not too. Honestly, I'm just gonna put I might just put 5p on that. Yeah. Musiala, best player of the tournament. Again, not too confident on that. We'll go 20p. Xavi Simons, I am confident on that, to be fair. I'm going to go £1. £1 on Xavi. Pedri as best young player. Again, we'll put £1 on him. Erasmus, another £1. Right, so plays those. So we've got about another £10 to go. So let's predict the groups in terms of, am I predicting a winner here? Yeah, I think I am. Or am I predicting who's coming out of the group? C market. Oh, okay, there we go. Group winner. To be honest, I'm just looking for like some really underpriced or undervalued people. I'm not really going for like who I think's actually going from this. Hungary to top the group could potentially be a shout, and not to qualify. Germany to get grouped. Maybe we put, you know what? Germany to get grouped, 9-1 odds. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, we'll leave that. I don't wanna put, you know, the exact order right away. Give away my predictions. But let's have a look here. This group's gonna be tough. Croatia have pretty good odds, 4-1 to win the group. That's pretty low. I'm willing to put that on them. Not to qualify from the group. Spain to get grouped. I mean, I don't know about that. Italy to get grouped. Maybe. This is a tough group. You know what? We'll go Italy to get grouped. Again, this is what I think will happen. I'm just seeing like what are the decent odds for something like. I think these are not beyond the realms of possibility. Slovenia to qualify from a group. I'm always going to put some on that, but I think the odds are like not great on that, to be honest. Not to qualify. I mean, surely we're qualifying from that, England. Okay, let's see. No, not Group C. We've done that. Group D. This is another really tough group. Really tough group. To qualify from a group, Austria's odds are quite poor. I mean, wow. The odds are here are mad. To not qualify. Netherlands at 3-1 potentially. Netherlands at 3-1 could be a good shout. Austria at 4-5 as well isn't too bad. I mean, we have the same odds here. To not qualify from the group potentially. Now we'll leave it. We'll leave that one. And then Group E. What are the odds here? Qualify from a group. Slovakia 1-1. To not qualify 10-1 for Belgium. Yeah, this is quite a tough group. That one. That's quite a tough group. And then Group F. Group winners Czech Republic. Surely not qualify. Turkey at 5-2 could be a shout. I mean, they flopped hard at the last Euros. I think that's a shout. To not qualify from the group. Okay, to win all group games. This is where the odds might be okay. Netherlands in a tough group. They're in France. I mean, that's a tough one. Italy, maybe. Belgium, I think, is a good shout. Belgium have a pretty decent group. You would expect them to win those games. Obviously, they've been dodgy in the last World Cup, but I would back them here to win all their group games at those odds. To lose all their group games. Oh, Georgia, maybe. Georgia might be a shout. Yeah. I think Slovakia's a shout. And I think that Georgia is a shout. I think that yeah, I'm considering Scotland, you know. I'm at those odds, maybe Scotland. Scotland a good side, but maybe Scotland will put that. Tournament total goals to reach this final semis. Let's see if there's any like outside odds odds on a semi-finalist here. To be fair, Netherlands, Italy, Belgium have quite low odds to reach for semis, as do Croatia. I think Croatia to reach for semis is a decent shout. And maybe Italy. Maybe Italy, Netherlands or Belgium, one of these. I'm gonna go, you know what, we haven't already backed the Netherlands yet. We'll back the Netherlands to reach for semis. To reach the quarters, I mean, the odds are probably pretty bad. I would have to go for someone pretty mad here. I mean, Austria to reach the semis, quarters, sorry. Maybe. Nah, we'll leave that. Total man, okay. England specials. To win a penalty shootout, eliminated in extra time. To win a quarterfinal. Okay, these are really precise. Top England goal scorer. Okay. Maybe we go like top Spain goal scorer, like Yamal. 9-1. Could be an option. Could be an option. I think these are eliminated in. Let's go eliminated in quarterfinals. Let's see. Eliminating quarters. Should we go for like a Portugal? Yeah, we'll go for like a Portugal to be eliminated in the quarters. Okay, so we'll put these on, and then we'll have a look at the Copa America. So not to qualify from Great, I'm not really feeling confident about this one. We'll go for like 20B on that one, honestly. Winner of Group B, Croatia. We'll put a pound on them. Not to qualify. I mean, I'm not too confident on that. I'll just go 50B. Not to qualify from a group. We'll put a pound on Turkey. Pound on Turkey to get grouped. To win all group games, we'll put 150 on Belgium to win all their group games. So for the Slovakia to lose all their group games, we'll go for a 50B, 55. Georgia to lose all their group games, you know what, we'll put a pound on that one. Scotland, I mean, I'm not really too confident on this one, we'll go like 50B. And then Croatia to reach the semis. 50 again, 50B. And then eliminated in quarters. I'm not too confident about that. Honestly, we'll just go like 30B. Just give me a pound on that, pound return. And then Netherlands to reach the semis. I think that could happen. I'll put a pound on that. Okay. So we have £2.50 left, which we'll use on the Copa America. Now. We'll have a little brief look at the Copa America. I don't think they have too many markets here. Copa America winner, I mean Argentina. To be fair, those odds are actually pretty good for Argentina. I thought they'll be worse than that. Argentina are kind of like overwhelmingly the favourites to win the Copa America. An outside bet could be Uruguay at 5-1. I'd already back by Colombia at 12-1. I like that odds. Honestly, I might just load up a load of money on them to win that. And yeah, it's just for groups. I can predict it. Yeah, actually, this group intrigues me. Winner Colombia to win this group ahead of Brazil. Brazil a bit iffy recently. I would back them. Right, let's. I'm not too confident about this. Let's just put 10B on Colombia to win the Copa, and then I'm gonna do. How much we got? Let's do 120 on Argentina to win the Copa, and 120 on Colombia to win their group ahead of Brazil. Okay, and we'll place that. So that's all our money gone. Those are all our bets done. Let's review our bets then. We've got Croatia to win the Euros, Georgia to lose all their games in the groups, Pedri to be best young player, Cristiano Ronaldo to be Golden Boot winner, Italy not to qualify from Group B, Croatia to win their Group B, Portugal to be eliminated in the quarterfinals, Argentina Slovakia to lose all group games. France and Spain to meet in the final. Rasmus Højlund to be top Premier League goalscorer. Turkey not to qualify from their group. Netherlands reach the semis. Colombia win their Copa America group. France win the Euros. Romelu Lukaku is a Golden Boot winner. Antoine Griezmann, best player of the tournament. Scotland to lose all group games. Spain win the Euros. Colombia win the Copa America. Belgium win all group games. Musiala, best player of the tournament. Croatia reach the semis. Germany not to qualify from a group. And finally, Xavi Simons to be best young player of the tournament. So those were the bets that we have placed down. We'll see how many of these bets actually come through. But yeah, I'm not expecting too much. It was just a bit of sort of light-hearted fun there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in another video.